It's Madden NFL 23, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. All that and more coming up next.
It is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 4.
Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That goes as a gain of 11. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. Well, the Bengals getting set for their first possession of the ball game and leading them out in his third season. Really the face of Cincinnati football, Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. And sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and hit.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the catch made, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They were forced to punt last. Now Jones. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
To the goal line, 1 yard away, changes what you're playing.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing Jones. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college. They're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he is out of bounds. Now it's Burrow. That's the tight end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
To the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing.
Touchdown! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The drive starting play. Give it 19.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job to come up on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down and want to be a gain of 21 yards. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution? On point, the run even better.
Going deep here for Parker. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for New England. 42 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after.
Again, it's Harris, and this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially...
2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there. Folks' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker, defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
They'll try to run with Harris, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he is... They go play action with Burrow. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Again, it's Burrow. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The return is Jones from the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there, turn it over that deep in their own territory.
You guys go.
It'll cost them, and that's what we just saw there.
The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up?
Burrow going to keep it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So it was 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in. Fading here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Looking to throw. Jones. He'll go underneath here to final shot before break. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime.
Several times, the passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? And
you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Give him 30 yards there.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves.
10. Here's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent.
Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriot. Operating from the gun. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 59 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream. Burrow will throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different...
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that?
It gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4. To throw is Jones. And this is caught by Parker. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to let the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
As is. Jones. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Goes right back to Smith again. Back. Now Jones. And throw right side complete to Parker. Here's Jones. Well, this is Smith with a grab. And he's got one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that.
Here's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to have another first down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it
or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is making that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 56 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defense.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the...
Throwing Jones. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.